They're waiting for you to get out.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Get out. Goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to January paycheck number 2. So last week I uploaded my very first budget with me video, which was really good. I got such a great response from you guys, so I've decided to continue doing that, which is awesome. So this is the second pay that I get for the month. So if you do not know, I'm a teacher and teachers get paid every single fortnight. So in these kinds of videos, I show you exactly how much I get paid, how much money I put towards my variable expenses, my fixed expenses, my sinking funds, debts, savings, and investing. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Alright, so I've put my hair back for the video this time because I know last time it may have been a little bit scratchy when my hair was touching the microphone. So this is the template that I use. It's just on Google Sheets. I find it really easy. It just saves to your Google Drive and it's, yeah, I just find that this is the easiest way to track my spending and do my budget. So now this video may get a little bit confusing, but I'm going to try and go as slow and clear as I can. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'm very open, I'm very honest. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. So let's get started. Okay, so for the fortnight, and I earn this amount basically every single fortnight, it's $2,113. Obviously there's some cents as well, but I'm not going to bother adding those cents in. If anyone doesn't know, I am a full-time teacher, and yeah, so for the fortnight I earned $2,113. All right, so let's start with my fixed expenses. So every single fortnight I put in $503. Phone bill is $100. Well, that's an expensive phone bill. My phone bill is $15, so $30 for the month. Groceries. Now there was some confusion in my last video about the amount that I put in for groceries. Lewis and I both contribute $200 every fortnight or $800 a month combined to our groceries account. Now that doesn't mean that we spent $800 on groceries. That means that anything for the house, so for cat food, the internet, any sort of household expense that comes out under that account. I don't know why I call it groceries. It's just, that's obviously the biggest expense that comes out of that account. So yeah, so anything household related comes out of that account, and we both contribute $400 a month to that account. So for house bills, so this is for water, electricity, gas, that is $50 a fortnight each. Spotify is $10 a fortnight. Twinkle, which is a teaching resource, I pay $10 every fortnight for Twinkle, just because it makes my life a lot easier on the weekends. The things that they have on that website are directly related to the Victorian curriculum, which means that I don't then have to go back and research if it actually is relevant, because they all are. So yeah, so I find that paying for something like this gives me a lot of free time, and it just means that I don't have to make as many resources myself. So it's more of a time saver than anything. So my total for my fixed expenses is $788 for that fortnight. Now moving on to my variable expenses, these can vary from time to time. However, they're more on the variable fixed, if that kind of makes sense. The only thing that really might change is my splurge account. If I have a lot more expenses coming up, I might reduce my splurge. But if I don't have as many expenses coming up, I'll increase my splurge. So petrol, every single fortnight gets $50. Splurge this fortnight, I'm being generous. I'm actually giving myself $180. The vet bill, like any pet owner, we have to take our cat to the vet every single year for her vaccination and yearly checkup. And that bill was $100, so split between Lewis and I, it's $50. And the total for my variable expenses is $280. Now, if you are interested in this template, leave a comment down below. I'm trying to research how I can upload it to YouTube so then other people can make a copy and use it. I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure I did on my last video, but Yeah, leave a comment down below if you would like it. Okay, so moving on to my savings. Now, this is where it might get a little bit confusing, so just stick with me. Now, last check-in that I had with you, I had $3,657.27 in my savings account. Now, because I didn't start sinking funds, actually haven't started my sinking funds yet, when we had to pay for our home insurance and a weekend away, I didn't have money in a sinking fund for that. So these two amounts, so the 308 and the 290, had to come out of here, so out of my savings account, which then left me with $3,059. Now, in my last video, I was talking about my car debt that I have with my mum and my stepdad. So my stepdad got a newer car and I had always been obsessed with his. So I said that when he bought a newer car, I'd like to buy his. So I bought his car for $20,000. I sold the car that I had for $4,000 and I gave him the $4,000. So then the starting amount that I literally had to pay him back was $16,000. So now I have left $3,260, and I just kind of want to get rid of this debt. I don't want to pay the $900 every fortnight anymore. I just want to do the lump sum and just get rid of it, so then I don't have to think about it anymore. So what I'm doing is I am adding the remaining from my teaching income. So whatever is left, which is, and I'm really sorry if this is getting confusing, but stick with me guys, stick with me, is $1,045, which means that my new savings total is $4,104. Okay, so my new total is $4,104. To then pay off this car debt, I have to take $3,260 from $4,104. Hopefully with me so far. So I'm paying into this account, $3,260. So now the remaining amount, what have I done? So now the remaining amount is $0. So now I don't have any debt at all, which is so exciting. Guys, I have no more consumer debt, which is awesome. However, I now have only, so this is what's left, $844 left. So instead of having $4,104 in my savings account, I only have $844 left, which that's okay. It's honestly, it's better than nothing. Like, it's better than having $0 in my account. I'm much happier having $844 than having $0. That just means that from the next pay, I can delete this entire section because now I owe nothing to my mum and my stepdad, which it's the best feeling ever. Like, I am consumer debt free. Not debt free because I have a mortgage, but consumer debt free, which, like, yay, that's just so good, guys. Now, because I did take that $3,260, which is a huge amount of money, I'm not contributing anything to my sinking funds yet. That is my fortnight. That's next fortnight that I will start to really do that, because like I said, I just want to get rid of the debt. Debt isn't something that you particularly want to have. So I just wanted to get rid of that completely. In terms of contributing to my investments, again, I'm not contributing anything yet. But let's check to see if I've actually made any compound interest. So let's start with self-wealth. So it was $687.50. Let's see if I lost any money. So at the moment now, it is $689.24. That's cool. I made like $1 something. That's right. I'll take that. Better than nothing. I didn't even contribute any money to it. That's the power of compound interest, guys. Now let's have a look at self-wealth. Okay, so $108.05. Again, like about $2 that I earned from doing nothing. So I want to have a goal for my investments of $10,000 for self-wealth by the end of the year and $2,000 for spaceship at the end of the year. And then for my savings here, I would like to have a goal of reaching $7,000. That's around 3 months expenses for me. And because I'm a teacher, I can be a little bit more like lenient or a bit more conservative, I guess, because like there's always going to be a need for teachers, if that kind of makes sense. Like my job probably isn't as risky as maybe some others. So I'm really hoping that this made sense to you guys. I'm really sorry if it's a bit confusing, but the main takeaway from this is just to track your expenses, know your debts, know how you can get rid of your debts as quick as you possibly can. So then you can use that money to then put your money towards investments or property or whatever you want to do with it. If you want to buy yourself a really nice handbag, you do that. But yeah, I still really want to put all of my money towards my investments and my emergency fund. So yeah, I'm pretty happy right now, and yeah, I'm pretty not content. Content's not a good thing to always be, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that now this is zero. Let's change the color, guys. Let's put this to a happy color. Let's put this to like pink. Yay! And it's a 0. Let's also make it bold. Yes! So now my debt is 0. Yay! Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy today's video. Please make sure that you comment, like, subscribe. You do all that awesome stuff. And if you have any questions, again, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I always get back to everyone in my videos. And yes, I will see you in a video sometime in the very near future. Bye guys.